Is there a reason why door knocking can be so frightful, so scary?
Come on, let's get rid of this stuff. All right, listen, door knocking can be pretty fearful. I get it, I understand. Okay, in this video, I'm gonna uncover the exact reasons why door knocking can be pretty frightful, which I totally understand, but stay tuned and listen up. Okay, so yeah, that was a little bit of a crazy introduction. As you can tell, things have changed up, and here at the Door-to-Door Mastery Show, I actually want to thank you so much for staying tuned, subscribed. If you haven't already, yes, I'm gonna say it right away, smash that subscribe button as you're actually watching this. Now, we're gonna get into the details of exactly why sometimes you can feel it's a little scary to be knocking on doors. See, when I got started, and this was now over 11 years ago, I was pretty frightful to actually knock on doors. It was, and I get it. Some people, I actually talk to them and they say, and I ask, I go, hey, are you even scared at all of knocking on doors? And very few say, you know, not really. I mean, to me, I could just knock on doors and I'm not so frightful to start. But others, and for the majority of us, we tend to kind of get scared and nervous. Why is this happening? And is there a possibility, a possible chance that we can overcome it? Well, it's frightful because of the whole unknown. And it's not frightful and like, oh my gosh, is something bad gonna happen to me? It's more of that uncomfortable feeling that you get when you knock on that door on what that person on the other side is going to think of you. Nobody wants to be feeling like they're belittled, and nobody wants to feel like, you know, they're not wanted there. And that's the feeling ultimately that you're linking and relating to knocking on that door. Think about it. When you're knocking on that door, the first thing you're thinking of, if you're fearful and scared of knocking on that door, it's like, what is that person on the other side gonna think of me? Are they gonna think of me as something as very low class and you name it? Ultimately, I need you to start shifting your focus. Think about this. We are door knockers. We are true entrepreneurs. Now, I'm talking about these door knockers who are ethically selling. And as you know, if you follow me for quite some time, I teach nothing but ethically selling. I don't teach you how to be a pest at the door, and if somebody wants you gone to kind of, you know, just be there and hover over them. No. Understand why you're knocking on doors and who your potential avatar is. When I knock on a door, I want to lock and engage with somebody. And I want to talk in a fun, friendly manner so that that person on the other side is actually thanking me and liking me for what I'm doing. So knock, 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 the person opens the door. For me, what I do is I typically will take a deep breath. I'll stand back and I'll breathe really deep before they answer the door. And I typically am very assertive when they answer the door. Why am I assertive? Because I'm not feeling as though I'm a pushover. And I'll tell you, the majority of times customers, potential clients, will actually try to push you over and say, no, I'm not interested, goodbye, because they can sense you're one of those pushover sales reps. They can close the door and get rid of you, right? That's the first thing they're thinking that's on their mind, because when you knock on that door, they're like, I wonder who it is. And I hope to God it's not one of those religious people or it's not one of those salespeople. Open the door, and what do you say? Hey, how's it going? My name is so-and-so, and this is it. You sound like a salesperson, and ultimately, they don't want you there. And then what is that? How do you feel emotionally? Okay, think about that. How do you feel emotionally when you're basically thinking like, oh gosh, this person rejected me? It affects every single door you knock on after that. When you're going throughout your day, getting rejected over and over and over again, it takes a burden on you. And I promise you, the main reason why you're not closing sales is because you may start off, with utmost excitement to start your day. And a lot of you don't even start off excited to knock on that first door, which I understand why. And in a lot of my other videos, I get into the details of why. But you don't start off that excited, or you do start off excited. You knock on that door, you get rejected. And the next door, you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna be going out there and just keep getting rejected. You start disempowering yourself, right? And you feel really uncomfortable because you're thinking, hey, nobody wants me there. And what if somebody were to open the door and swear at me and scream at me and not want me there? We need to learn how to stop linking these negative thoughts to knocking on that door. And in all reality, you need to start thinking every single door you knock on is an opportunity. It's a window of excitement that you can possibly knock on so that you can ultimately achieve your goals. The more doors you knock on, the higher odds you actually have at hitting and achieving your goals. Now, there are many different things you can do to increase the chances and odds of actually closing that sale, which is obviously taught in my door-to-door mastery program. But we're not going to get into that in this video. This video, we're going to talk about your emotions and why it seems so fearful knocking on these doors. When you're in a rut and you're really feeling like you're down, you need to get yourself out of it. You need to start thinking and surrounding yourself around positive people at your company. Here's the number one thing you can do instantly to correct it. Knock with another person, okay? Knock with somebody who's empowering, someone who can lift your self-esteem and ultimately reinforce inside your mind, which is ultimately your manager's duty. And if you are a manager, this is what you need to do with your reps. You need to bring that excitement, that energy, that strength up so that when you're knocking on that door you're standing there with utmost confidence saying, hey, I know exactly why I'm doing this and what I'm doing. I'm not here to be a pest. If somebody doesn't want me, I'll walk on. But do they not want me because of the way I'm acting, or do they not want me because they truly don't want to talk to somebody who knocked on their door? Look, in all reality, 9 out of 10 people, if not 9.9 out of 10 people, should talk to you and you should be holding a meaningful conversation. If you're not, you need to start taking control of your emotions, understand that you need to link different thoughts to each door you knock on, and when you start linking these different thoughts and start working with another person to build your self-esteem back up, you too can close as many doors and close as many sales as the top people in your sales office, okay? That's what you need to focus on. Every single door I talk to and knock on is getting me that much quicker and closer to my daily, weekly, monthly, yearly goals. And if you haven't set up your daily, weekly, and monthly goals, I promise you, you're gonna find it hard to close a lot of sales selling door to door. Goals are very important. Don't go short of those by actually saying, it's not important. Hey, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Like always, smash the subscribe button so every time I actually create a brand new crazy video just like this one, you get it instantly directly to your inbox. And also make sure you check out the link in the description. That is my free video series program teaching you everything you need to learn about how to close more sales, knocking on doors, selling door to door. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video.